Uh,
Big ball, fat, making my end. Fucking big killer, hot. Big ball, fat,
Sports God TV broadcasting from DC. Like and subscribe if you really trying to see me. Oh, what a feeling talking sports like religion. No cap over here, man. It's all about business. Shout out to my subscribers, man. The Commanders have broke the curse of the New York football Giants. I'm about to dig into the Commanders defeating the New York Giants, get into some things that I liked about the game, things that I did not like about the game. And overall, a win is a win, a grinded out effort by the Washington Commanders. Home opener at Northwest Stadium, and the place was rocking. Let's get into it, man. First of all, from an offensive standpoint, all right, Jayden Daniels was 23 of 29 for 226 yards. No touchdowns. Once again, no INTs. He was sacked 5 times. He rushed 10 times for 44 yards, 14 being his longest run. He did take a hit in his ribs. Jayden, you got to get down. I know you a competitor and you're a dog, and I can't take that away from you because being a former player, hey, in the heat of the moment, in a competitive game, you want to try to make the play, the best team for your team to succeed. But the best thing is availability, and that's what we need from you. Brian Robinson Jr., a career day, 17 carries, 133 yards, 40 of that being a breakaway run. I wish that B-Rob had some breakaway speed because that should have and would have been a touchdown. If that was your boy, the sports god in the backfield breaking that, I'm sorry, goodbye, stop running, it's a touchdown. Zach Ertz led the way, 4 catches for 62 yards, 21 being alone. He was targeted 4 times. Noah Brown made his appearance first game with the Commanders, and he had a huge catch for 34 yards. He had 3 receptions for 56 yards. Eckler had 3 catches for 47 yards out the backfield. And Terry McLaurin, man, 6 catches for 22 yards. I have to say this. Terry McLaurin needs to get more than bubble screens. I like Cliff Kingsbury's game plan. Once again, a lot of screens, a lot of misdirection. It was one play where it looked like it was going to be a jet sweep going to the right. Daniels rolled to the right, came back left to Austin Eckler, dumped that off to Austin Eckler on the backside, and he was able to get a huge gain from that play, 27-yard gain. And he had a lead block out there as well. But Terry, I need to see some movement with Terry. On the outside, in the slot, in the backfield. Hell, whatever way you gotta implement him into the offense, please do. Other than bubble screens, slip screens. I mean, he was targeted 8 times. He got 6 receptions. Daniels was efficient. He was deliberate with. What he was taking, what the defense was giving him. I do like the scheme. I like the balance from the offense, considering you got 29 to 35 rushes. That's a great balance when it comes to a game plan. But the thing I did not like about the offense today, every time we got into the red zone, which was 5 red zone trips, I believe 6, no, maybe 5, we had 5 full starts. That has to be addressed. We got momentum, first down and goal, and you're getting an offsides penalty. Consecutively, 5 times in a row, we get a full start on the offense, which it shouldn't be that way. Maybe those guys need to consider a silent count, even at home, because there are away opposing teams that is used to crashing, formerly known as FedEx Field, but now known as Northwest Field. And there shouldn't be no reason for you to have an offensive penalty full start, down in the red zone. We got the kicker was the MVP today. We just signed him on Monday, and he went 6 for 6 as we defeated the New York Football Giants 21-18. Daniel Jones, we got 1 sack on Daniel Jones today. I didn't like that we only got 1 sack defensively. He was 16 for 28, 178 yards, 2 touchdowns, no picks. Devin Singletary carved up our defensive line. Up the middle, the Giants were running straight at Deron Payne and Jonathan Allen. They were a non-factor in this game. For us to have that front four with 2 dogs up front, for the Giants to be able to attack the middle of the defense with the run game, and Devin Singletary was getting busy. He did fumble the rock. Heck of a play, heads-up play by Benjamin Shank Juice to punch that ball out. Jeremy Chin recovered that. Cornerback is an issue. I don't believe Joe Wick and Dan Quinn have trust in their corners at all because they play too far back. Malik Neighbors, the rookie sensation wide receiver from LSU, Jayden Daniels, former teammate, his brother, carved up Benjamin Shank Juice. He carved up number 1. He carved up whoever was checking him. And I don't know if he's the primary receiver. I'm not understanding how he is getting open the way that he was getting open. He dropped an important pass on the 4th and 4 that pretty much would have put the Giants in position to win this game. I know he wished he had that one back. Maybe he was looking, trying to make sure his feet was in bounds as he was leaning and falling, trying to catch the ball. I'm not too sure. But Malik Neighbors, 10 receptions, 127 yards, and 1 TD. His longest reception being for 28 yards. He was targeted 18 times by Daniel Jones out of 28 throws. So that lets you know that their first-round pick, the number 6 overall pick, is the number 1 primary target for Daniel Jones. Like I was saying, defensively, I didn't like the fact that the Giants were able to run up the middle. I do like the fact that in times and spaces in the game that the Commanders were able to get stops way better than last week. Overall, when you're looking at the time of possession, the Commanders dominated the time of possession, 37 minutes to 22 minutes, complete domination. 425 total yards of offense for the Commanders versus 304 for the Giants. 18 to 22 first downs, the Commanders led that. 11 passing first downs for the Commanders, same as the Giants. 9 rushing first downs for the Commanders, 5 for the Giants. Now, 50% on 3rd down for the Commanders, 7 for 14, and 50% for the Giants, 4 for 8. The Commanders had 8 drives versus 7 drives on the New York Giants side, right? Both quarterbacks averaged 6 yards per completion. And like I said, Jayden took 5 sacks. As the game went on, you could see him getting more comfortable in the pocket, stepping up in the pocket, not looking to run. Jayden got to understand this real quick. Even though you are one of the fastest athletes on the field, you got to understand and respect the speed of other athletes that's on the field. Things you used to do in college, you won't be able to do that type of stuff in the National Football League because everyone is fast. 300-pounders are just as fast as you, or somewhere close. But I do like his poise. I do like his competitiveness. He cannot be too competitive by default to where as though he put his team in a bad position and get himself injured. That is a concern, but I respect his toughness. He was able to get up. He had got the wind knocked out of him, but Jayden Daniels performed really, really well. Didn't really put the ball in harm's way. You gotta shout out, like I said, Cliff Kingsbury. I think the game plan was there. I would like to see more down shot throws, which is Jayden Daniels' strength. But it feels like every defense that plays us this year, they fear the skill set of Jayden Daniels, and they're coming. They're testing the line out. They're blitzing from all different angles. They're sending 5. They're blitzing 2 extra people as well. They're coming. And I could understand that's why Cliff Kingsbury have so many screens or so many bubbles in his offense. He's trying to time the defensive coordinator. When he blitz, we can make him pay with a screen pass. I get that, but I would love to see more down shot throws for Jayden Daniels and Terry McLaurin to get downfield versus the bubble screens. But all in all, the Washington Commanders are 1-1, and finally, we get the New York Giants. This could be a change or something. Hopefully, we get better during the week and be ready to rock and roll next week. What are you guys' thoughts and comments on this contest? What stuck out most about this game to you? It's your boy, Sports Guy TV, where we talk sports like religion, and I'm out. Until next time.